Welcome back, folks. Up next on Fury, Alexander Gibson set to compete in one-on-one action with the Fight Owl. Making his entrance first here tonight, the Owl, captivating the crowd as always with mystique and suspense.
Weighing in at 240 pounds, the Owl!
Always a fan favorite. The Owl, ready for battle as he makes his way down to the ring in fantastic fashion as always, to the delight of one and all in the NGPW audience. And as the Fight Owl readies himself for the match, it's time for Alexander Gibson to make his entrance tonight on Fury. And what is this? It appears Alexander Gibson has more company with him than even previously expected. JP Vachon, clad in 5-star regalia, accompanying Nick Nova and his protege Alexander Gibson to the ring.
And his opponent from Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada, weighing in at 220 pounds, Alexander Gibson!
It would seem Nova has resurrected his infamous 5-star faction from days gone by, enlisting the fighting Frenchman to watch his back at ringside tonight as he observes his 5-star pupil in action up next on Fury. And this is the first time we've seen Nick Nova since he was injured at the hands of Adnan Al-Kassir some weeks ago. No surprise he's enlisted extra insurance as we get closer to our upcoming pay-per-view at the end of the year. The bell sounds and this match begins with a huge spinning back elbow from Gibson to the face of the Fight Owl, who sent hard into the corner right after. Oh, Gibson gets a running start for a basement dropkick now on the Owl. Owl trying to mount an offense here, but Gibson firing back. Off the ropes now. Oh, what a cave-in stomp from the Owl. And a basement dropkick of his own, sending Gibson down to the mat. Oh, he went for a springboard there, came up short. Gibson gonna capitalize. Signaling to the fans, big Uranagi. To what I think is the disapproval of the fans here tonight. Big fisherman suplex on the Fight Owl. The crowd is in his corner as he's sent into a corner and met violently by Alexander Gibson with a huge follow-up European uppercut and chop block. Snap suplex now. And another fisherman driver this time on the Fight Owl. Alexander Gibson making mincemeat out of the Owl here, who kips up unexpectedly. Chop block to the Owl. Gibson stalking him as he gets to his feet slowly. Going for a double underhook. Suplex there. Very effective. And once again, Alexander Gibson making no bones about it to the crowd. He came here to dominate tonight. as the five-star faction watches on. What's this? JP Vachon's on the apron now. Fight Owl trying to mount a comeback. Gibson looks out of the way of the stomp. Fight Owl goes to send him into the corner. Gibson reverses it. I'm not sure if the Owl is aware that turnbuckle has been removed by the faction, but it seems Gibson's well aware as he sends Owl into the exposed turnbuckle hard. That could be the difference maker here as he brings the Owl into the fisherman suplex with that beautiful arch. A kick out though by the Owl. Owl with a trip, pressing all of his weight into the midsection of Alexander Gibson now, who quickly dodges that stomp and lands a big DDT, taunting his opponent and this crowd who watches on. Falling drop kick from the Owl as he tries to make a comeback once again, comes up short, going to the well one too many times with that springboard attempt, and now just brutal kicks filled with disdain from Alexander Gibson now. Isolating the arm, the wrist, and now a heavy knee to the back. As once again Vachon removes that turnbuckle that was put back by the referee, and the Owl sent once again hard into the steel. Dirty underhanded tactics from the five-star faction here. No surprise. Owl back to his feet. Gibson misses with a double axe handle. Owl catches a strike, lands one of his own. Gibson fires back with a chop. Owl with a hard strike. Blocks the chop from Gibson. Gibson lands a chop. The Owl lands a strike. Gibson lands one of his own. It's back and forth action here, but the Owl takes over with a hard knee strike. Going for a pin right in front of the five-star faction, who catch the Owl's attention. Interfering here. Both men coming up short with high-flying offense there. And another snap suplex from Gibson. Just taunting Owl to his feet. Kick to the midsection. We've seen this before. What a neck breaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The referee distracted here. Owl kips back up and reverses an attempt at a chop block from Gibson. Perhaps the faction's own tactics working against them there. Gibson now with another beautiful, perfect plex. Sending Owl into the corner. No, he collides with the referee. Textbook pile driver from Nick Nova's protege and five-star pupil, Alexander Gibson, who I think was about to look to finish things off here, but the Owl back to his feet sends Gibson hard outside to the floor. Nova distracting the Owl on the apron here as Gibson takes advantage with a huge flying clothesline. He's up to the top rope now, climbing to the top turnbuckle. Huge leg drop, damaging the windpipe of the Owl, and he's climbing the turnbuckle again. Unnecessary five-star frog splash for the win. 1, 2, and a kick out from the Owl. A chant of one more time from the audience. Gibson sharing words back with them. Oh, and a double axe handle off the top rope. Sends Owl back into the ring. Taunting the fans here at ringside, or cheering for the underdog, fan favorite, the Owl, who's trying to make his way back to his feet, get back in this fight. Oh, but Gibson's ready for him with a shin breaker, dragon screw combo. Looks like that's the perfect setup for a sharpshooter. Passed down to him by Nick Nova. And this one's over. Fight Owl has no choice but to tap out. Alexander Gibson victorious tonight for the five-star faction here on Friday Night Fury. We'll be back after this, folks. Stay tuned.